guitar solo. It's going to take some time to explain all the bends and the fret numbers, so just bear with me here. First, I'm going to do a preview to show you how it goes. I'm going to teach you the guitar solo. So first we have a bend, a whole step bend from the 9th fret on the 1st string. So we go, then we go back down. So we go, then we do a bend on the 9th fret on the 2nd string, also a whole step. And then we go down the 7th fret on the 2nd string. Then we go down to the 8th fret on the 3rd string, and back up to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. Then kind of just goes back and forth between those two, so it's. And then we do a bend, whole step bend on the 9th fret, 2nd string. And then we go to the 6th fret on the 1st string, then slide up 1 fret, then do it again. So we have here, this is what we have so far. And then it does, it goes a little faster on this next part, so it's. So it does da-dee-da-doo, and then it goes down to the 9th fret of the 2nd string. And then it does a bend, and down, and then to the 7th fret. So we got. And then we go to again to the 8th fret on the 3rd string and back up to the 7th fret. So then we go up to the 10th fret on the 1st string. My bad, it's actually the 9th fret. Sorry. So then right there you go, 9th fret, 1st string, down to the 7th fret, 2nd string. Hit it a couple times, and then go down to the 8th fret, 3rd string. So. And then you do another bend on the 9th fret, 1st string. So you got. And then you go onto the 9th fret, the 2nd string again. Then you go back to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. Then you, so you do the same thing, 3rd string, 8th fret, and then go back up to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. And then we go bend, whole step bend on the 9th fret, 2nd string. Then you kind of do a little chromatic blues thing here. You go 7th fret on the 1st string, 8th fret on the 1st string, and then the 9th fret on the 1st string. So you go, and you do a chomp, you do it 3 times. And then you finally go up to the 14th fret on the 1st string, and you hit it twice, and you slide down. And this next part is really tricky. It's the fastest part of the song right here. Well, it doesn't change tempos, it's just a different rhythm. So, play the whole thing through. We got. got 7th fret on the 1st string, and then you go down the 6th fret on the 1st string, so you go, and you go 7th fret on the 2nd string. So yeah, you got, and then your 9th fret on the 2nd string. You go back up to 6th fret on the 1st string, and you hit it a couple times. Then it's just a little lick here, so you go. So it's you can see the string, so I'm just gonna call it the fret numbers. 7, and then so 7, 6, 9, 7. See that? I'll play it slower again. Okay, and you have your guitar solo. I'm going to show you the bridge. First off, I want to apologize for that last section. I was probably bored for some of you viewers. As you know, of course, I'll be doing a preview so you know what to do and you can refer back to it later. This section is again a G sharp minor, but it's not the full chord. It's kind of a variation on the chord. It's a little more simpler. So you have your ring finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, and your index finger bars the 4th fret on the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. So you got it's a little more trebly sound. So again, you got the chromatic thing. So you go and slide up. That's pretty simple. And then you wait a few beats, and then you kind of do just a little action on the top string. So then I like to do 2 chomps. So and then you go into an E major chord, which is index finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then I don't really play the 1st string. You can if you want to. You have to go like this, but I prefer to just go like this. So, and then you have your ring finger bars the 9th fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. So, then the next chord is the B major, which is index finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string. Your ring finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string, and your pinky is also on the 9th fret, but on the 4th string. And then you have your middle finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and then again your index finger bars the 7th fret on the 2nd and 1st string. So then you move the same position up 2 frets to a C sharp major. And then you just do a slide from the 14th fret on the 6th string. So that all together, that's slow, that sounds like. And there you have your bridge. The last, but not, of course not least, section of the song. And it's referred to as the outro. I'm going to play it for you. Okay, the outro is again based off of minor and major thirds, like the intro. So you have this position, which is the ring finger on the 8th fret of the 4th string and your index finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. And you have another position which slides down to the 6th fret on the 4th string and the 4th fret on the 3rd string. And then you have this position, which is your middle finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and your index finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And then you have this last position, which is your ring finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string and your middle finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string. So it kind of just switches back and forth like the intro. So I'll play it slow for you so you can just get all these positions. Okay, so here's it slow. Okay, I'll play it again. Again on the transition to single notes. You didn't catch that. Okay, and then so kind of end it. It does a slide from anywhere if you want up to the 8th fret on the 3rd string. So then you go to index finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd strings, and you do that twice. And then you go back down. Then you do it again, except you add stuff at the end. So you go up to the 8th fret, 7th fret, and then 9th fret on the 2nd string, and then 6th fret on the 1st string, and then you do a trill, and back down to the 9th fret. So, and then you play the same thing again on the last part. Rock out. Explain the order in which these parts are played. So first you have your intro, the next is the verse. The verse altogether is 16 measures with a stop like I showed you in the 8th measure. Then you go to the guitar interlude, and after that you have the verse for 8 measures, and then you don't stop and you go into the chorus, which is the same pattern as the verse, and you do that for 4 measures, and then you have your guitar solo. And you go into the bridge. After that, you have your verse for 8 measures, and then you don't stop again into the chorus for 8 measures again, and you go in the outro. Thank you for watching my video.